Hi, I'm Janet Neal, and welcome to my very first vlog. For those of you who are familiar with me and my works, I am a writer, and I do a blog called A Balanced Perspective that I've done for years. You can read about that at my website, www.janetneal.com, and you can see all the different things that I write about there. I've also written a book that just happens to be here. Soul in Control, Reflections of a Reformed Superwoman. You can get that on Amazon as well. However, what I'm really excited about today is to tell you about my new company. I have just launched the Superbwoman Incorporated. And let me tell you a little bit about where that idea came from and why I'm so passionate about it. I have been working with women, particularly women entrepreneurs, for a number of years now, and just love their passion, their energy. I happen to be a woman entrepreneur myself. And not long ago, I was watching the news and thinking about the state of the world, which was rather depressing, frankly, and I was just getting more and more despondent and thought, there's got to be something I can do, just little old me, or else what's the sense? And then I flashed on this scene that I had been a part of a number of years ago when I was working in Newark, New Jersey for a nonprofit there called EIFL, the Institute for Entrepreneurial Leadership, which is a wonderful organization. And we were part of this event that hosted women entrepreneurs and would-be entrepreneurs to come and to learn from those who have done it already. And these women that came in, I was sitting in the back of the room, and they came in laughing, talking to their friends. The power that was, the energy that was in that room, I was blown away. I was just in awe of these women. And they sat down, and then they started listening, and it hit me that these are extremely powerful women, and they have no clue. They don't recognize it in themselves. They'll recognize it in somebody else, but they can't see it in themselves. And I realized that that is not unique just to that group, that I've seen that over and over and over again, that women in particular don't seem to recognize how powerful they are. And if they did, can you even imagine if women recognized their power, if they stepped into that power and they did what their soul is telling them to do, and then put it out there for the world, for the betterment of all? Can you even imagine how wonderful the world would be? I can. And that just got me so excited. So I was going to do something called the Reformed Superwoman, because, like my book says, I am a reformed superwoman. I've done that superwoman thing and am here to tell you it doesn't work. Didn't work for me. All it did was get me tired and burnt out and frustrated. And until I could step back and find out what really mattered to me, what drove me, what I was passionate about, what my skills were, what my gifts were that I could put out into the world, I was losing the battle. And when I found that out and I became a reformed superwoman, that's when my life changed. And that's what I help women do today. However, the reformed superwoman name wasn't going to work. And so my coach, Wendy Newman, and I came up with the idea of Superbwoman, because it's all about taking a step back from that do, and busy, and it's about being yourself. It's about taking the time to understand what your values are, taking the time to understand who you are, what matters to you, like I said, what your gifts are, what you can put back into the world for the betterment of all. So by putting in that little B, you become superb, not just a superwoman. And that is my mission. My mission is to help women, to give them the resources that they need in order to become superb women in their own right. And vlogging is going to be one way that I do it. I'm going to be doing interviews with superb women that you have heard of or those that you have not heard of but you should. And I encourage you to communicate with me either on my Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/thesuperbwoman, or Twitter @thesuperbwoman, or send me an email at janet@thesuperbwoman.com. And I have a monthly newsletter that I've been doing for over a decade now, and I'd love to have you a part of that as well. So thank you for listening today. I hope to hear from you superb women and a few superb men. I know there's plenty of you out there as well. Thanks, and have just a superb day.